Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Gray with Coach John Olive, and this is the fifth quarter show right here on Channel 6, and we're now on 193 on Charter. Glad you're out there with us. And went to Fayetteville last night and played a region game, and Coach just couldn't seem to get things going.
As when I was growing up, really, well, past growing up, I guess, but Coach John Majors used to say, we took a Tennessee dog whipping. And for the people that are in our generation, they know what a dog whipping looks like when a dog misbehaves. Today, that's probably not politically correct. But,
no, that's right. That's right. The Humane Society's probably coming through the back door right now.
But we took a old-fashioned dog whipping, and there wasn't a thing we could do about it. We did not play very well. I didn't do a very good job of getting us ready to play. And we reverted back to looking exactly the way we did in the first two ball games of the year against McGavock and Stewart's Creek. In fact, it reminded me a lot of Stewart's Creek last night. We were a step slow, couldn't get off blocks, we couldn't block somebody, we'd miss this receiver or we'd drop the ball. You know, it was just a variety of things. But basically, we were a football team that didn't get ready to play. And we thought, for whatever be the reason, that we could just show up. And, last week we got beat by Lawrenceburg because of turnovers.
Right.
Now, that hadn't been a big issue to us. Really wasn't a big issue last night. We had one costly one there at the start of the second half, but
didn't fumble the ball.
No, and as far as the ball game went, that one didn't play a tremendous big role in it.
Right.
What played a big role in it is that we couldn't stop them, and our defense has been playing pretty well.
Yes.
For the most part, and we didn't have a very good night on the defensive side of the ball. Their wide receivers were better than our corners. Their linemen were better than our up front people and our linebackers. And that's,
that's it.
From that standpoint, that was what really, I thought it would be a very tough ball game. I thought it was going to be a 17-14, 14-7 type ball game. Their defense has played well all year long. And I thought that points would be of a premium because I thought our defense would hold them in check. But my hat's off to Coach Don Thomas and his staff. They did a great job. Their kids got ready to play. It's their last ball game of the year. They're open next week.
Right.
So they were 3-6 coming into the ball game, and I think our young men basically took it for granted that all we had to do was go down there and show up because we were going to be the better team, and that obviously wasn't the case. They're a lot better football team than we are, and on this past Friday night, and I think that. We've got one game left, Coffee County, play for the Coffee Pot, and that will be a huge ball game.
And that's at home next Friday night.
We're finally back home, and I hope that next year when we redraw schedules here that we get this thing drawn so that it's a little bit more balanced than what it's been.
Right.
It was a bad formula that was used in the scheduling that was handed out to the region directors to do the scheduling last time. And I hope that they have got that thing corrected to where it goes a little bit more home, away, home, away, home,
right.
away. It's not perfect. There's always one or two teams that end up playing 2 games in a row or on the road or at home. But it's got to be better. I mean, our whole region is complaining about, you were either at home for big stretches or you were away for big stretches. So anyway.
Well, now, does this, because I can't, I wait for wiser and smarter people to figure out all this playoff stuff. Are we completely out of that now?
Probably not. I've not looked at it yet. I'll look at it sometime this weekend just to see. Last year we made it in as a 5-5. It's no fun. You're a 8 seed and you're going to go play a number 1 seed. And
in Timbuktu.
Yeah, last year we got to stay close and go to Shelbyville and played a really good Shelbyville team. And, it's frustrating for us that this is the second year in a row that we've had some difficulties toward the back end of the season and really are not playing our best football. I still, I challenged our guys last night. Look, you turned it around once before, and when we opened up the season playing like this, you were able to turn it around. My challenge is that you look down inside yourself and we turn it around again. And if nothing else, if we only have one game left this coming Friday night, let's play well again.
Right.
Let's get after it, and let's make things be the best they can be for us. And if we make the playoffs and we're back to playing the way we were there in the mid-season,
might win a game.
You never know. It's like we were talking about with Tennessee, Alabama. You got maybe a 1 in 50 chance, but you never know when it's that one chance happens, and that's the reason you play the games instead of letting some computer decide who's the winner and loser.
There you go. All right, folks, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma-Lincoln County 2014.
What if you could find peace of mind with Got Your Back Checking? Discover Ascend's Preferred Checking, where rewards and security are the key to a balanced financial future. Earn cash back on purchases at your favorite retailers. Plus, our ID theft protection, card patrol, and extra security mean your finances stay safe and sound. Open or upgrade to an Ascend Preferred Checking account and see what's possible.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Temco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shell brick, Yellow wood, and Pass Load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply. 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
The Kia Cadenza sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. We still have a great selection to choose from. Purchase one of these Kia Cadenzas out of dealer inventory and receive dealer invoice pricing, starting as low as $32,545. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Invoice pricing for a limited time only. Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Why buy anywhere else?
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive. Our team is friendly. Our approach is refreshing. Our support to the community is unwavering. And our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
Last night, number 7 there on the left, Chris Potts Howard, and we thought Chris might make it back for this ball game and the Coffee County ball game. That was our hope. He's missed the entire season with off-season shoulder surgery. He's our state triple jump champion, outstanding athlete that we would love to have playing in our secondary and wide receiver. Next to him is a young man that we lost in the third quarter of the first ball game this year, Jonathan Stovall, who was one of the permanent captains elected by his teammates. And then permanent captain, number 44, Aaron Gray, and number 31, Mikey Lett. And we won the toss, deferred, and Lincoln County will open up getting the football here. Will Holt kicking off. And not bad coverage here. We don't get them down at the 29-yard line. I think we clobbered ourselves more than we clobbered the runner that time, but Dylan Pearson and Aaron Gray and Austin Mullins, one out of those 3 tripped him up. Now Lincoln County is going to basically, It's a heavy set with the wide receiver. That's an offensive tackle over there playing tight end. He's covered up by that split end. They got a wing over here and a tight end down here at the bottom, number 2, and he's bigger than most offensive tackles. He's an outstanding football player named Crabtree. And they have opened up the ball game, deciding that they're going to run this thing down our throats, and it's kind of when 34 gets over to here, it's an unbalanced set at that point in time. And number 40, I don't think he lost a battle on short yardage.
He looks like he's a load.
He is a load. He's thick. And a young man named Gene. And we're a step slow. We're just not going to get off blocks very easily here. Had a holding call right there as one of the trappers had tackled, reached out and grabbed Cole Potter. Third down and long. And one of the few passes that Lincoln County doesn't complete. They try to throw a screen, Jacob Gagnier right where he's supposed to be, and so we've got him in 4th and 17, and he's on a fumble the thing, and then we're gonna make a cardinal sin and get called roughing the punter, which is an automatic first down. And so we go from our defense holding them.
So when he fumbles, he's still a punter.
He's still a punter as long as he wants to try to punt the football. He can run 10 steps. If he hadn't crossed that LOS, he can punt the football and you can't touch him. Riley Darden on the tackle there. But, it was just weird. I wish that hadn't happened, but it did, so it keeps the drive alive, and they're going to take this drive and take it right on down the field against us. So we go from having them stopped to now they're going to take it and get a touchdown. Here they go. They're motioning. That makes them end up, and they either give it to the fullback or they give it to the tailback. And that time they gave it to the fullback. And play action pass, and good for a touchdown.
Like I say, just one step slow right there.
Yep. We're just not as mentally focused as we needed to be, and that's my job, to try to get us focused each week, and did a poor job of it yesterday. They kick it out of bounds. We could take it at the 35, but I decide I want to make them kick off again, which they do, and we promptly lose 10 yards off that lack of judgment by me. As for the first time all year, our kickoff return team really did not perform as well as it had been. We go right off the bat at a young corner over there, and he falls down, and we just can't pitch and catch. And so we end up with 0 yards and come back, run Cole Potter outside here for about 4. And then we have to take a timeout because we can't line up. And even coming out of the timeout, we're struggling lining up. I'm sitting there, we're about to pull my hair out. This is not rocket science. We run the same first 9 plays from Tuesday on. Mm-hmm. It's not like we're
not like they hadn't done it before.
Right, and boy, and Mikey Lett, first time I've seen anybody just absolutely knock the daylights out of him. And he got crushed just then on that punt. And so Riley Darden's punt's downed, and we knew they'd be emotional. It being their last ball game, it was homecoming, it was senior night, it was Hall of Fame induction night.
Yeah, they did it all
in one night. And there's Mr. Gene running with the ball, and Isaac Berber and Mikey Ladd on the tackle. Short gain. And you can see they're basically, it turns into a three-man eye once he motions across there. And Mikey Ladd finally makes the tackle. We got him in a 3rd and 4. And if I remember right, you know, anytime it was close, they basically picked up their first down. They're going to come back right here after this timeout, and they'll hit the wide receiver up there for the first down. Quarterback just pitch and catch. And so they keep the ball, keep the drive going. And Andy Duncan makes a great play right there. His cousin, Jacob Gagnier, coming over and helping out.
They cousins?
They are.
That's good.
And come back. Cole Potter on the coverage there as they tried to do a curl out. And right where we need to be. 3rd and long, where they don't throw the ball this time. Single receiver side, and there it is. And he gets the first down. And so we're losing one-on-one all across the board. We lose one-on-one up front. We're losing one-on-one in coverage. Quarterback keeps it there. Jay Coop finally takes him down. And number 4, who was in there, he normally runs with the football, throws it, and had a chance for a pick there. Alex had his hands on it, but couldn't come down with it. And that would have stopped the drive. So if we don't rough the punter, that drive was stopped. If we intercept that pass right there, that drive's stopped. And it's not like it would take a tremendous amount. Great play by Lincoln County. We're blitzing. Coming off that side, number 12 just took 3 steps and turned around. When he realized he saw the blitzer coming, he just immediately broke his route off. Quarterback saw the blitzer coming, hits him. They pick up 12, 15 yards on the play. It's great execution by Lincoln County. That's what you love to see as an offensive coach, is when your quarterback and your receivers do those little things that, you know,
Show
a
that
few
they know the
people
game.
realized what they had done, and then they come back right here and beat us one-on-one again. And so they're doing what they want. They can pick their choice. They can run it down our throats, or they can go one-on-one against us. And number 4 and number 5, last night at least, they won that battle. And they beat our corners all night long, one-on-one.
You know, and our corners have done a good job this year.
For the most part.
For the most part,
we've not given up a lot of things, but, you know, it was just, I'm just telling you, we were a step slow all night long.
Right.
We get them, they jump off sides, we get 5 yards, and then we don't get right back to them. And so we go right back to 1st and 10. As we can't get lined up, so therefore we can't get the play off. And I don't know why we had trouble looking to the sideline to get the signal, but we did. And people were missing the very first part of the signal, and they were standing around trying to see what the signal was. And so it was just a rough night. Eli Groh completes it to Cole Potter. We pick up first down. Staying in empty here. Try to run Chris House. He does a good job of lowering that shoulder, and he picks up about 4 yards. maybe 5. And good job right there. Come back, we're gonna run a little screen pass off that motion, and we just missed Chris House. And they got 6 people rushing the quarterback.
Right.
They had 5 guys left. That's who Chris House had to beat for the touchdown. And we just missed him. That's all I can say. Come back, we got Riley Darden. Good way to step in there and stay in the pocket. We got Riley there, could have had a huge pickup, but again, everything is just a tad high, tad long. And part of it. Bad part of it, but it's part of it.
You know, that play clock last night seemed off, particularly on that play right there where we got that didn't get the play off. I don't think they reset it after they call that foul on them, penalty on them. I don't know. It seemed like it was awfully quick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it just seemed like that the way it was. And
at that time, I was so frustrated that we couldn't line up.
Yeah.
You know, that we're throwing stuff out of the game plan immediately because we're struggling just to line up.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we're down 13-0.
And been there before.
We have, you know, this team has fought back all the way through this all year long. But Lincoln County's on a keep hammering us.
Yep.
And unfortunately, that's what you get to see today.
Yeah. All right. Quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Goody Two Scoops is a self-serve frozen yogurt shop located in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We have over 80 different flavors of soft-serve frozen yogurt and can offer 15 of those flavors served at one time. We have over 50 different toppings, ranging from fresh sliced fruit to chocolates and assorted nuts. Our frozen yogurt is a healthier alternative for a frozen treat with certified live cultures that are good for you. Goody Two Scoops also has a full commercial kitchen with 2 certified chefs on duty to bake an array of fresh pastries, custom cakes, wedding cakes, assorted cookies, chocolates, cupcakes, and our delicious chocolate-covered strawberries, just to name a few. We are kid and family friendly with a dedicated, friendly, and qualified staff to serve you.
Hey, I'm Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Our goal is to provide you comfort in your home. Cool weather's on its way. Sign up for your fall maintenance now. Trane is offering some special financing or rebates for your new systems you purchase this fall. Our goal is to provide you with the best possible service and installation job available. Our office staff is beat by none. Now that you've heard the Stroop effect, the picture is clear. Call Stroops for all your service needs.
Would you drive a few extra miles to save thousands on a new or pre-owned vehicle? If you answered yes, do yourself a favor and come see us at Stand-Me-Down Ford in Lewisburg. Right now, we're offering the Ford Focus for $16,455. This vehicle is automatic, power windows, and power locks. Or check out our F-350s, up to $10,000 off. Come see us today at Stand-Me-Down Ford. You'll get the same selection and savings as the other guys, but customer service of a small-town dealership. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
They open up running the ball there. Michael Lett, Gray Alexander on the tackle. They try to run a isolation back over to the other side there, and we're not in bad position there. 3rd and short. Who's getting the ball? Can you say number 40?
I'd say so.
And he falls forward for the first down.
You know, we're making tackles in our, 2 yards in our defensive backfield where we've been making them at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage, and that whole thing, like you say, is just shifted.
They run a little hitch route there and complete it and pick up another first down. And there's kind of a buck sweep. That's kind of a wing tee play right there. Mikey Lett, Aaron Gray on the tackle. Second down, about 7. And Mikey Lett, again on the tackle, but they're pushing us off that football.
Right.
3rd and short, who you think's gonna get it?
40.
All right. And there he comes. And they make first down again. And they're throwing the hitch out here. And we're going to get called for a face mask right there. Incidental face mask, so they're going to pick up another first down. Time to buckle down.
And it's, and we've been doing that in these situations over the past 3 or 4 football games.
Yep. And here, they're sitting there, I'm sure their play caller's going, well, I wish I'd have called the hitch again, because they're not even close, as they tried to do a hitch and go. And, we barely missed him there. I thought we had him in the backfield. But we do hold them that time. It's 4th down, and we've held them to a field goal attempt. And we're going to put pressure on. And ball hits the crossbar. So, we've hung in there. I'm sitting there thinking, hey, if we can go down the field here and score, maybe we can get this thing turned back around. We run Cole on the speed sweep, and he picks up about 3. Come back, throw the quick hitch, and we're short of the first down. Way short. I'd forgotten we had a penalty right there.
Yeah.
And so now we're back to 2nd down again. We try to hit Dylan Pearson right there, and defensive end knocks the ball down.
3rd and 13.
And we're going to take a sack, as Mr. Crabtree gave us trouble all night long.
He's a big old boy.
Number 4, Riley Shelton Smith.
Lucky to get that one out of there.
So they take back over on our end of the field. That's one of those situations where you need at least 2 first downs. Every time you touch the ball, that changes field position. And we go from looking like we're going to have him tackled back there in the backfield to a 40-yard touchdown. And, so we're down 20-0 with 4.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Riley Darden on the return. We got a guy that was unblocked that we have to dodge right off the bat.
Darden on the return.
That's a pretty good little return, though.
Got it out past the 30. It just bothered me that we had somebody come down through there unblocked,
Untouched.
and there was somebody assigned to him because it was addressed at halftime by Coach Shaw. He takes a lot of pride in that kickoff return, and we had been doing really well with the kickoff return, and last night we just didn't do it.
They weren't giving us any seams last night. Didn't look like up the middle. You know, Cole's been able to plant that foot and cut and hit a seam, and they stretched him out all the way to the sideline last night most of the time.
Most of the time. And some of it was designed to go outside just because we knew how physical 78 and 72 were up inside. And so some of it was already predetermined to be outside. I decided we need a big play, that we need to get more yardage than 3 or 4 at a time because the clock's already down inside 2.5 minutes. So we tried something there that we'd been working on for several weeks and didn't have a deep receiver open. And we're ended up short. It's 4th and 2. And I thought the best chance we had was just pitch and catch again, but you know, we try to go downfield, which that was 1st and 10. I wouldn't have minded it as much. 4th and 2, you got to get 2 yards.
Right.
And we had it. I mean, pre-snap read. So it's one of those things I hope Eli learns from, and that he'll next time he faces that, he won't make that same mistake. And Lincoln County's trying to see if they can get anything, you know, 10, 15 yards worth here. Their field goal kicker is really an outstanding kicker.
Yeah, he has a good leg, big leg.
And they've got a 9th grader coming from NGA that's really got an outstanding leg. So they're well set for kicking. Throws it deep there, and I thought we had a chance to intercept it, and then I thought they were going to catch it down there at the 5-yard line. So we make them punt. And Cole's going to pick it up and get us out to about the 15, 16-yard line.
On return as he takes it out.
And all we want to do right here is go ahead and just run the clock out. And
This is number 26, Howell.
pick up about 3, Chris House does, and we'll come back. And this time he's going to bend it back a little further, and he picks up a few more yards as he gets it out to about the 25-yard line. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We're down 20-0, and you know, the only thing, that's the third, really 4th ball game in a row that we have struggled offensively in the first half, big time, and that bothers me.
Well, you know, in the past several games, other than the Lawrence County game, you know, we've come back from that. We've come back and made those adjustments and come back at halftime, and the defense again has really been good and worked hard in tough situations. You know, we're living on our own back porch a lot, and it's tough, and they pull that off. And you know, last night it just doesn't seem like you say. Seemed like everything was just short.
They just didn't play well.
Half a step off.
Didn't play well. Lincoln County did.
And they did. And so, but what we want to do right now is we want to play pretty with one of our sponsors, and that's Tri-County Roofing, Brent Bates over in Manchester. Give him a call, 728-1664, for all your commercial and industrial roofing needs. You know, they've been doing this for about 50 years and know what they're doing. They're very accomplished and all insured, bonded, everything you need. Give Brent a call and tell him to come over, and he'll give you an estimate on whatever you need in your commercial and industrial roofing needs, and you will know that it's been done properly with Tri-County Roofing. And Aqua Hydrate, you're going to hydrate, get you some electrolytes. Right there, Rick Gerwe and Mid-South Distributing. Fine folks, fine family, doing a lot of fine things for our community. They're our water sponsor here at Channel 6 and the John Olive 5th Quarter Show. We want to thank them for all they do. Hydrate, Aqua Hydrate. And with that said, Have you finished your donut?
I have.
I finished my donut too, but we want to thank the Donut Palace across the street from the high school. Me, oh my, oh, look at that donut. I mean, they are good. They have just about anything you need over there, and real fine folks. So we appreciate the Donut Palace, and we're going to run a few more commercials here, and we'll be back with the third quarter.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Are you ready to look better, feel better, and lose weight? Hi, I'm Joe McCamey, and when I was 90 pounds overweight, I needed a simple solution. That's why I started the Lose to Win weight loss competition.
My name is Sue Richardson, and I have lost 36.6 pounds.
And I've actually lost a total of 104 pounds.
It's getting on the scale and watching the numbers go down.
The Lose to Win competition can help you too. Take control of your weight in 2014. I'm here to help. Visit our website or call today.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
We get the ball. It was our option, and their kicker puts it in the end zone, so we'll take over at the 20.
And you know, that's a big thing in high school football, is to be able to get that ball into the end zone.
That is correct. You know, there's some states that don't play by the National Federation rules. They have an exemption there that you can bring the ball out of the end zone. But our state, it's a big weapon if you have a kicker that can put it in the end zone. And we're coming out here trying to hit Cole Potter, and instead we throw an interception there. And, you know, Cole's got to do a better job on his route. Eli's got to do a better job reading, and that prevents that interception from happening. But we didn't do it, and, you know, tried to run it like it looks in practice, but number 5, he didn't play it like our JV player did in practice. So
he was hiding out there wanting to pick your pocket.
You have to adjust, and you have to make those correct reads and stuff. So instead of us having an opportunity, you know, to try to climb back in this ball game one bite at a time, we give them easy, short porch to score from, and so we're down 27-0, and not even 2 minutes off the clock. Falcons completely in control of this ball game.
Both sides.
I don't know why that one's not in the end zone, but they're standing
We stepped
there.
back into it, didn't he?
Yeah, but I guess what they ruled was he caught the ball in the field, but Cole does a good job getting it out past the 30, so come back and try to run Chris House there, and he meets into a wall of blue. Tackle from the backside was the first guy that hit us. Come back, we're gonna throw a quick hitch here, and Jake Crabtree catches it and picks up good yardage, gets the first down.
Complete, pass is complete to number 10, Jake Crabtree.
And we run Cole Potter on this side, and not able to pick up anything as the linemen were running one direction and our backs were going another direction. Come back, run Chris House here, good trap block there by Jason Grohl. Did a good job there of trapping the end. Pick up another first down. Best drive of the night for us. We're gonna throw the screen this time. We catch it and
good play.
Pitch and catch, pick up another first down. And we run Cole Potter to the outside, and good blocking out there on the edge, and we pick up another first down.
This is good.
And that's a great run by Chris House. He only picks up 4 or 5 yards, but I'm telling you, that was a great run.
Yeah, well, you know what? He reminded me last night of Star McCollum, you know, just not fast, not all that fast, not all that strong, but can find a way to get through there and weave through there. Next thing you know, he's picked up 4, 5, 6 yards.
Yeah, and if Cole had just turned that one up, he would have had another 3 or 4 yards, maybe would have had a first down. Come back, throw the quick hitch out here to Kaysen. Kaysen catches it, gets down to the 5. First and goal at the 5. And we just miss right here. We got a touchdown. All we got to do is pitch and catch, and we miss.
Right.
Come back, and we try to run Cole wide. Good job by their man right there. That's a good open field tackle. Wish we could have blocked just a little bit longer, but we didn't. And then we fumbled the snap. And so we go from first and goal to now 4th and 8, and it gets worse. They're gonna blitz us. Throw now. And we don't. And so we end up, they're gonna take over back out around the 20-yard line after a 1st and 5. So, pretty bad series there as far as the way it ended. Best drive of the ball game, only drive of the ball game for us.
And you know, we've been over the season, we've been punching those in.
Yep. And we just did not do it. And now they're just running it right at us. 3rd and short. Who do you think's gonna get the ball?
40.
Bet the house on this.
The bowling ball.
And there he comes.
Over the top. The bus. Minivan. Not tall enough to be the bus. The minivan.
Good job there by the defense.
Of course, it was Mikey Lett.
Missed him. Had him right at the line of scrimmage. And
how big was that kid?
Not real big. That one wasn't.
65 pounds maybe?
Yeah, he'd be in that range, 65, 70. Good job by Mikey Lett. Blitz through, made the play.
Making them punt.
Making them punt.
That didn't happen much.
No, it didn't. Not until late in the ball game. And he gets off a great punt. And we let it bounce, and so we lose another 12, 15 yards. We just didn't play very good. Got to play better if we're going to have a chance this coming Friday night. Try to hit Jake there across the middle of the field, and
high and wide.
Not able to get it in there. Pretty tough situation. Come back, try to hit Riley.
Behind him.
You know, had a chance to catch that one. We don't come back right here. Eli's on scramble up and buy some time and does a good job. Gets the ball to Riley. We get the first down.
You know, I heard yesterday they say that's the newest thing in college football now, is the quarterback running out and making the defensive back make a decision on whether he's going to run or throw. You know, they've done that some and now and seen how good it works, and they're making it into a play.
Gus Malzahn's and Hugh Freeze for that matter, but Gus Malzahn's probably the one that gets the most recognition, and you know, and of course they beat Alabama last year on a play where the quarterback's running right at the line of scrimmage, and then he throws it to the receiver. And trying to remember who Chase Dixon did that to this year. It's either Franklin County or Giles County, but Chase actually misread the defensive end, but he was athletic enough to get around the end, and then when everybody started coming at him, he hit Cole Potter, and Potter jogs to the end zone.
Right. Sort of like the old jump pass we used to do, and that what was his name? Tebow brought it back to favor in his run. So, but what we're going to do right now is take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the fourth quarter.
The Kia Cadenza sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. We still have a great selection to choose from. Purchase one of these Kia Cadenzas out of dealer inventory and receive dealer invoice pricing, starting as low as $32,545. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Invoice pricing for a limited time only. Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Why buy anywhere else?
The Gondola, located at 412 East Carroll Street, is Tullahoma's oldest pizza, pasta, and steakhouse, featuring all kinds of pizzas, calzones, pastas, and steaks, chicken, pork, sandwiches, and seafood. Check out their daily specials on Facebook. And don't forget that on Saturdays, there's ribs and smoked Boston butts. Add a great variety of appetizers and desserts, and come on in, y'all. Gondola has it all. For carry-out, call 455-9738. That's the Gondola Steakhouse, located at 412 East Carroll Street in Tullahoma.
Everybody's in a business. A realtor helps build your family with a home to grow in. A doctor keeps you healthy and can fix a broken heart. An accountant keeps you on track for your future dreams. As a master IJO jeweler, Woodard's Diamond Showroom is a little of all of these because we're in the love business. We're there for your family's special times with regular happiness checkups and symbols of love. That's our business at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
21.
We open up with the ball, and Eli's flushed out of the pocket, and big old number 2 riding him down again. But he does get it back up to the line of scrimmage, which is good. And we throw a little quick screen right here. Good block in there by Jason Guo and Alan Gwynn. And we get not a first down because we had so many yards to get, but we do get it back up to the line of scrimmage. And, took a shot down the field, and, that was our last hoorah right there. We're going to give them the ball in great field position, and But if we were going to climb back into the ball game, that was the only shot we had to climb back into the game, was to make a play. And Jay Coop makes a play right there, keeps the ball, actually caught up to it and deflected it away.
Nobody out
Jason
there.
Buckner makes the stop there. One of the few that quarterback misses.
Right.
He missed a wide open receiver.
You know, looking over there at the band, appreciate the band coming down last night, and we had a lot of fans in the stands.
Had a good crowd there. You know, I'm sorry that we didn't do any better, and I appreciate the band being there. It makes all the difference in the world from an environment standpoint. Mikey
There you go.
Coming on the blitz there, and
that looks more like us.
4th and 9.
He called timeout. Got any idea where the ball's going out of that formation? Somebody throwing over here to number 4. I can tell you, single receiver side. That's where it's going. And there's the ball thrown to 4, and there's 4 going into the end zone. And that's just
simple as that.
You know, I hope that we'll learn some lessons off this ball game and, you know, understand where first down markers are and, you know.
34-0.
And, you know, just a solid beating.
In the pit.
Good return here by Riley. And
very athletic.
We need to learn to block out in front of him and not behind. So Coach Shaw will be teaching that on Monday to a young man there that if he was blocking forward, then maybe run that one to the house. Chris House picks up good yardage there running the ball. I thought Chris ran the ball hard last night.
He did. He had a good ball game.
And probably should have put it in his belly a little more. Good cut right there, and if you're looking at this from the end zone cut, you see how good a cut that was.
I was looking from the end zone last night.
Yeah, you get to see a unique perspective. And drop one there. Good throw by Eli. Bad concentration by Cole that time. And Eli decides to pull it there and can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Should have left it.
And tried to pull it again, and again we struggled to get a little bit there. Long yardage situation.
They all were, weren't they?
They were, and the way they looked there defensively, as Eli gets more seasoned, he'll figure that out, that should have come off there to Jake Crabtree. He was the one that was wide open for the first down. And but in Eli's defense, we practice that play. Most of the time it's the fullback that's wide open because the receivers are normally covered.
Right.
And that's the reason for running the route, is to, you know, draw the coverage and then throw it to that fullback coming out of the backfield. And we've been very successful with that. And as it turned out, the way they did it, you know, so Coach DeLauder will be teaching off that when he meets with his quarterbacks there, and teach them, you know, so that in the future, Eli sees that happening, he'll come off, hit a wide receiver there for a first down while the defender's chasing his fullback. Punter finally semi-shanks one. It's not a true shank, but it's a lot shorter than it has been.
Yes.
And we let David Gagnier play quarterback for the first time, and he hits Cole Potter, picks up 14 yards or so. And we're going to come back right here, and he tries to hit him again, and we drop it.
He pulled the trigger pretty good on those two.
So we come back, run the option, and not much there. Those big linemen there, 72 in particular, he and number 2 are both really good football players. Try to roll out, hit a smash, and get it to Jake Crabtree there for the completion.
Now this young man's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. And hand it off to Chris there. And not enough for the first down, so Lincoln County's just gonna run the clock out. And they've got young kids in there, and we need to get our young kids in there, so we start trying to get them out on the field and let them have a little time. This will be the last play.
You sure about that?
No, it was about 2 o'clock when I finished that play last night. I forgot there was a penalty there. This is the last play. As Christian Kazmark makes the tackle there. And ball game's over. We've been thoroughly beaten, and our playoff hopes are probably gone. So now we got one very important game coming up. It's the last ball game of the season. We're back home finally after being away forever, and play for the Ancient Coffee Pot. And you know, something that means a lot to the two communities, Manchester and Tullahoma. It's been a great game over the years. As the old saying goes, you can throw records out and so forth.
Yeah.
You don't have to throw any records out because we're both wanting to have a win to finish our season off, as both of us, in all likelihood, our seasons will come to an end this Friday night. It'll be senior night for the band, for the cheerleaders, and for the football team. Hope that we'll have people here in the community show up and support those seniors in their last night there on that football field, Dub Cooper Field. And I just I appreciate all the fans being down there last night, and the band. It's you know, disheartening that we didn't play any better, and that falls on my shoulders. And so we'll go to work, you know. And we started going to work last night. We talked individually with seniors and so forth because they're our leadership. That's where the leadership starts from, and just basically told them, you know, you guaranteed one more week together. Let's not make it a miserable week, but let's get ourselves focused and ready to play. Know what we got to do, know what we've got to execute, what we have to stop, what we have to be able to do in order to make things happen. And so that's my goal, is to get our football team ready to play to the best of our abilities, whatever that is.
Okay. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 Express Wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the Express Tunnel Wash leave the dirt behind. After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums. Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow.
Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, we're back, and we just want to re-thank some people. We want to thank Rick Garvey and the folks down at Mid-South Distributing for what they do for us, and Maya over at the Donut Palace. And, you know, we just want to let you folks realize that without the sponsors on this show, you know, we couldn't be here. And most of these folks have been with us, Coach, for 22 years. A lot of them have. And, you know, we really do appreciate that, and we hope you friends and supporters of our Tullahoma High School football program and all athletics in Tullahoma, remember to thank these folks when you go into their businesses and tell them how much you appreciate them supporting John Olive and his staff and all the other athletes in this town, because without their support, you know, they wouldn't be able to function and operate in the style in which they do and deliver so much fun to us. Yeah, we had a tough ball game last night, but, you know, think of the wonderful things. And, you know, even like Coach said, you're two scores down, 3 scores down, and what's so exciting is you still have that feeling, that gut feeling that, you know, this is Tullahoma Wildcat football. We can come back and win this game. And that's what these young men have delivered to us and the coaches and their staff throughout the years is that belief in what we do here and the good of it. And sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But we certainly do thank Coach Olive and his staff. We thank all of our sponsors. And we want you to remember the coffee pot next week. That's Friday night. That's Halloween night. We are playing the biggest trick-or-treat game of our season. And let's make sure that we're the ones that get the treat and deliver the trick. Be in the stands next Friday night, folks. Thank you very much, and we'll see you there.